Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a short, quick, to the point video on Rigetti. Told you guys yesterday, hey, buy. So if you bought yesterday, what happened? You bought yesterday, right? You bought yesterday in the 13s, and it actually pumped as far as 15 for a nice. You could have made a nice $2 per share. When I told you guys yesterday, hey, this is a buy. If Nvidia's a buy, Rigetti's a buy. So if you bought couple hundred shares, you made a couple $100. If you're still holding for some reason, I don't know what to tell you, but I already told everyone in the Discord, like, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good because the last time we tried to break out here, we were not able to, and we got pushed down. It just happened again, and once again, we got faked out on the crossover. Even though we got faked out, we still made money, right? We still make money on even on the fake outs because it pumps so much, but you also got to know when to fold them, right? When to hold them, when to fold them. A lot of failure breakouts, like even Nvidia tried to go above 120, getting pushed down. So when you're seeing a lot of tech stocks struggling to break out and getting failure breakouts, and Palantir's like closing red after such a huge pump, you would think you would see some strength. Yeah, when you see stuff like this and a bunch of stocks in a bearish pattern, it's time to step back, take your profits, and reassess. Like I said, we could be in a bear market, which means at this point, what that means is I just did a good job at timing. What I just did is, I just did a good job of timing the bottom in a downtrend, which is difficult to do. Like, that's not easy. But yeah, so I told you guys, like, hey, Nvidia is pumping, so we should see Rigetti pump as well, and my theory was correct. A lot of stocks tend to follow Nvidia, especially the AI quantum sector. So when Nvidia's a buy, the other stocks are a buy as well. And we got a nice little pump today on a lot of stocks, but the fact that we're getting a lot of failures in terms of breakouts, that's a sign right there to be cautious and take profit, and you know, let's see what happens next. I don't know why we're moving this way. I don't understand. Because right now the market is moving because of news. It's not moving because of anything else. Like, it's literally moving because of the Trump and the reaction to whatever he's doing. It's not because of Trump. It's, again, because of the reaction. And that's going to bring volatility. It's going to bring, unfortunately, we're kind of just falling. Like, literally, we're just tanking lower and lower, and all these AI tech companies are just, they're struggling. I mean, dividend stocks are doing great right now, but all these tech companies they're barely holding on. So we'll see what happens by end of day. But let me look at Rigetti again. Yeah, so I would wait. I would sit back and wait, see what happens. We know this is the future, so it's just a matter of being careful not to, we made our money here, but let's be careful. We're getting a lot of pushback, which is not what you want to see. You want to see buyers in control. What you want to see is a big green candle like this, big green candle like that. We want to see strength from buyers. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing that on some of these stocks. We're seeing the opposite. We're seeing strength from buyers, and then sellers step in and again push us down. That's not what you want to see. That has to change in order for the market to even, continue higher. So we'll see how it closes. Today's close is going to be important. If we don't break out, specifically looking at Nvidia, then we're gonna pull back, because you guys have seen it firsthand. If Nvidia doesn't break out, if Nvidia fails to go higher, then it brings everything else with it. It brings it down. We've seen that already. This isn't anything genius. You've seen it firsthand. You had to experience it, see it to believe it, but you've seen it already. So take advantage of the volatility, because that's what Trump brings, but also take advantage of any dips. That's it. This is going to be easy money. I literally just timed the bottom. That was in a downtrend. Again, that's difficult to do. In an uptrend, it's easy to buy the dip. In a downtrend, that's a little more. You better be careful or you get caught. you get caught holding the bag as it trends down even lower, right? But the beautiful thing about RGTI, before I go, is it's just going sideways here between 15 and 11. So I would wait to see. I would have a limit order at around 1184. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It just keeps going down there, and buyers keep stepping in. The fact that Nvidia's downtrending but Rigetti's just going sideways, that means we have way more strength on Rigetti than on Nvidia. Think about that for a second. Think about what I just said. Rigetti is showing more strength than Nvidia because Rigetti's actually just going sideways versus Nvidia dropping lower and lower. So that's very foretelling right there. But again, we've experienced it already last week that if Nvidia tanks, it kind of tends to bring everything else down with it. So be ready. Be ready to buy more dips. If this is a bear market, then buying dips is going to be fun on the good ones. It's not going to be fun if you're buying like Mullen stock. But anyways, that's it. Have fun, guys. This is easy money if you're buying the good ones. That's all I'm going to say.